And I will put this
Here,
microphone.
y'all get closer. Y'all are the main stars.
Yeah, I will put this microphone over here. So we have this microphone and this one.
Yeah.
James, are you going to talk too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, welcome back to the Swap Shop. So glad to have you along with us this morning. And no one told me today was Wear Red Day. Is it Wear Red Day?
You in trouble. You in trouble. You didn't wear yours.
I didn't wear my red today. Everybody's wearing red. Well, I'm a State fan, so I love it. So it looks good in here. All right, well, we got Crossy's True Value Hardware grand opening today. Started at 8 o'clock this morning. They'll have the ribbon cutting ceremony this afternoon at noon. You can register to win grand prizes today, free popcorn all day, and spin to win for prizes. And tomorrow from 8 to 5, we'll be out there with WFJA Classic Hits 105.5 from 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock. Free hot dogs from 11 till 2. The Salvation Army will be accepting donations at that time. Free ice cream from 11 till 2. And once again, tomorrow you can register to win grand prizes and spin to win for prizes. And I've spoken with several people. They're so excited about a hardware store coming to this side of town. It's going to save a lot of time for a lot of people. So we're going to go ahead and turn things over to Margaret. And Margaret, good morning to you.
Good morning, John. Good morning, listeners. And good morning, James, Jimmy, Steve, and Meow Meow. Wow, I got it right. And you know what? The people are excited. I've been here soon will be 45 years. And every time there was a forum or anything, the people would say, why can't we have a hardware store out here in our community? So you asked for it, you got it. So I'm going to say welcome to the new store, the newest store in Sanford and Lee County. And congratulations on your grand opening this weekend. And I'm going to ask little James down there who's holding Meow Meow. Tell us a little bit about the store, how you got to be a part of this big venture.
Because all of us got to work together. We all considered it to be a 3-person store instead of a 2-person store as 3 co-captains. So that's how all of it has to get together.
That's amazing. And how old are you?
6?
You are a business person already. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, do they let you look at the books that holds the money? Do they let you know all the money that you're going to be making while working in that store?
I just ask for how much money I get.
Oh, wow. I'm going to tell my boss Monday morning that I want more money. I'll just ask for what I want. Well, you are an amazing young man, and I'm sure the store is going to do very well simply because you're working out there.
Yeah.
Okay, and what does Meow Meow do? Does he just go in and welcome the people?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay, now you two young men, would you tell us a little bit about how this dream came to fruition?
Well, you know, it was actually a long time coming. We have hardware stores up in New York, and we've done them for a number of years now. It's been in my family, family bloodline forever. And I think moving down here and becoming friendly with Steve, Mr. True Value, and living in the same neighborhood and talking, we discovered that there was a genuine need for an additional hardware store in this neighborhood, where people were really underserved in a lot of the community. And we felt like that, with our experience, that we'd have a lot to offer, and help a lot of people in the town.
What's the likelihood of 2 people meeting and you didn't know each other before? You came from New York down here you moved here and then you met each other?
Well, so because True Value is nationwide, he had a True Value representative up in New York.
Okay.
He came down here and he messaged his rep and was like, hey, can you connect me with someone down here? So, and it happened to be that we live like 2 miles apart from one another. So that's how we got connected. We looked at different areas, not just Tramway, Sanford, because there's lots of places that need hardware stores. But this was probably at the top of the list, was Sanford and Tramway as where we would like. We spoke for a few months, and on my way home one day, I saw the building empty. The owner happened to be in the parking lot. So I started talking to him, sent Jimmy a message, and the ball just started rolling real quick.
So it was meant to happen because it just
Absolutely.
so smoothly. Now, what does your hardware store have that makes it stand out? Now, I've gone to other cities and towns and I've shopped in True Value Hardware. Do you have anything that's a little bit different from what I know? It's not your big box store, it is your hometown store. So we've got people need something late at night. What are your hours?
So it's going to be going forward after the grand opening. We're going to start off at 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and that's going to be Monday through Saturday. For the moment, we're going to be closed on Sunday, but we're open to seeing how the town receives it and what they need. If they need later nights, we're going to try to push to later nights. If they want us on Sunday, then we have to think about Sunday. But we figured that it'd be easier to grow rather than to start larger and come back. We don't want to take anything away.
Well, I'm sure that, like the people in Broadway, they have a small hardware store also that's been there, I believe, about 30 years, maybe even more.
Under, I think, current owners.
Yeah.
But going back to the 30s or 20s.
Yeah, way long time ago. But anyway, I know that I talk about them daily, but they have something that your big box store wouldn't have, and that's country ham and hoop cheese.
Now we're talking.
Well, they go to the mountains every year and they bring it in. So that's why I was saying, do you have something that I love to shop. And then when I think about hardware stores, I think about, oh, that's just for men. But you have lots of stuff in there for women also, don't you?
Absolutely, and I think that type of thing is going to grow over time. You have your core hardware is where we start off with and we focus. Like we do like a starter set with True Value, but even in that assortment, we're going to have to expand. We got to see what everybody needs. And every town and every area is different. People are going to ask, and that's the beauty of the local hardware store is we listen to you, we bring it in, we put the product there. When you come, it'll be there for you.
And that's what people want.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know that somebody listened, and you listened, and you took what they said under advisement, and you brought it into them. And if they need to fix the sink or the plumbing or the lawnmower, they can go right over True Value.
There was a point that we used to try to put a niche into a store as it opened, and then we learned let the town and the community decide what the niche is instead of people just looking from the outside in. So it's not an immediate thing of customizing the store, but the biggest need was just the core hardware, and then we can just add the little things as time goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Great. That is just great. So where did True Value get that name from? I know they've been out a long, long, long time.
This is actually our 75th anniversary year. And True Value, like just back in the day, like they just felt that it was going to be that we were a true value of what we were offering. So I think it's a really good name that, and it's not just value in price, but value in people, value in many different things. Like at this particular store, you park about 12 steps to the front door.
That's what I like.
So you don't have to walk a football field to the inside and then a football field once you're inside, and the store, has help that will help you find whatever you need.
That was my next question.
That is one big difference from the bigger boxes is we are offering actual help and assistance.
And that is so good. When you go to the store and you're looking for something and you're not exactly sure what it is that you know what you want, but you need somebody with experience to tell you, okay, you've got 6 of them over here. Which one is the best one for me? And it's so aggravating when you go somewhere to like a big box store that nobody can tell you what it is that you really need. So when you have a hometown store, somebody there will be able to help you because 9 times out of 10, they've helped themselves do that same thing.
That's right. And even if somebody doesn't know the answer, they're going to try to help solve that, figure out that answer for you.
That's wonderful. So what can people expect today and tomorrow with the opening, the grand opening? This morning they're opening. What time you think you're opening?
We are open. We're going to cut our ribbon at noon today.
Okay.
And we have registered to win grand prizes. We're giving away a pressure washer, a lawnmower, a barbecue. We have free popcorn all day today. We have spin to win prizes. And then tomorrow, we're also going to be from 11 to 2 doing free hot dogs. with donations to the Salvation Army. Also, for $2 you could purchase a bucket, which is going to go to the Salvation Army, and then everything you put inside the bucket is going to be 25% off. And we'll have ice
That could be
cream.
dangerous.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And paint is buy one get one free.
Wow.
And with the crazy prices that paint are these days,
Mhm.
that's a huge savings.
So there's a lot happening. It's a great time to come down and pick up some things for your house. You know, things that you know you're gonna need over the season. You know, fill a bucket, make a donation to the Salvation Army. You know, we went up there and we met with the people and we saw all the wonderful things that they do and how many people they feed and how many children they clothe. And I don't think there's a better charity. I'm not saying that there aren't others as many, but what we saw, what they did was very humbling, and it's very we're happy to help them out.
I'm glad you are. We do that every year for the Christmas. We ring those bells
Mhm.
and it's so much fun. Now, since both of you have been in the business for a while, what one thing would you say is the most popular item at hardware stores sell? I know it's many, many things that they sell, but what have you noticed that is probably the most popular item? Is it plumbing supplies? Is it paint? Is it tools to work on stuff?
Lawn and garden is one of our top, but you know, plumbing is a huge, but like plumbing is something broke and I want to fix it. Lawn and garden is I want something to look better. It just makes you feel better, like you're getting, even if you're just getting rid of weeds, or you're growing plants, or you're buying a grill, or you're raking leaves. Like it just, lawn and garden is more a sense of accomplishment and enjoyment, while plumbing and electrical, those are more like work.
Well, that's a good answer. So our time's about up, and I know I can't wait to get over there and get some popcorn, and tomorrow to come back and get a hot dog and look around the store and see what you've got. So James, are you going to stand at the door and welcome people when they come in?
No.
Or you have more important things to do?
I actually am running the spin to win.
Oh,
wow.
So that's more important. And I'm going to come and play that game, and I want you to forget about that you met me over here. I want you to fix it so I can win.
Okay, cause it's not ready yet.
Okay, well, I won't tell anybody you fixed it just so I can win. Okay.
But he'll get it ready as soon as we get back there.
Well, I'll be over at lunchtime to come and check out what you're doing over there, okay?
Okay.
Thank
And I love you wearing your shirt. You're working that shirt just like the big guys. You got that red shirt up. That's great. And we're so glad to have met you this morning. And you can come across the street and see us when you want to and tell us we got some new supplies today. Let me tell you about them. You can come tell us, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. You guys have a great opening again. Welcome to Sanford, and thank you for opening a hardware store in Trailway.
Thank you very much. We
Thank
appreciate
y'all.
the time today.